Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Review's first abridged episode. My name's Shin.
You can just call me Red.
And today we'll be going over the MonsterArts Godzilla Comic-Con Explosion version. This guy was a request from a subscriber. Now we thought this would be a super simple one to do for our first abridged episode. You ready, Red?
Oh, you know it. Cause you know what time it is?
You to get on with the review time?
It's package time.
It's pretty much your standard barfing orange Godzilla with him destroying the Comic-Con convention on the back. Hey Red, you want to go over his accessories?
Wait, he actually came with accessories?
And for a closer look at the figure. And the main reason why we picked this guy for this review is essentially it's the exact same figure that Steve has already done a long video review for previously. Link is in the description below. The only real reason for this figure to really have any meaning in a collection is you have to really appreciate the color orange. Because you know what happened? Somebody was like, you know what my Godzilla figure really needs? To look like orange sherbet. This figure is almost a poster child for diabetes.
Okay, that's enough picking on the toy now. On a serious note, Kashin is right that it's the exact same figure that we already previously had. It's just done in this weird, fiery autumn color, fairly suited for fall. And he more or less has the same range of articulation, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Cause essentially everything from the head down has bendable joints and articulation. And this super huge long tail, which does stay up pretty nicely by itself. So if you want a slightly more in-depth look at this figure, I would just highly recommend going and check out that other review.
And while you're watching the review, I highly recommend a certain ice cream flavor. It definitely would help to pass the time. Also, I just noticed that this figure doesn't have pupils.
Well, to be fair, he is an MonsterArts figure, so that might not be a bad thing.
I literally have no idea what you mean. And thank you guys for watching our first abridged video. Definitely make sure to go check out our Patreon where this would have been up a day in advance. So anybody that donates $1 can get a little bit of a head start on these videos. And help us to defeat those inferior kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe to become one of my minions today.
I think they're Rangers. See you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Important Reviews. My name's Zilla, and today I'll be going over the Kotobukiya Bushoujo Ash from Evil Dead 2. Well, normally this would be a Shin Godzilla in Red review, but they're a little bit under the weather, so I figured I'd take over for doing this one.
I appreciate it. My throat's been super hoarse as of late.
Well, it sounds the same to me, but I'm never going to complain about having more camera time. Alright, so we're just going to get into this, and I've been wanting to say this for a long time. But without further ado, for the packaging. You get a nice little cartoon image of Ash in the front of the packaging and some clear translucent plastic with the necromantic kind of thingy on the side. Nice shot of her on the back of the package, and an even larger illustrated version of her on the side of the package. And for a closer look at the figure. God, you're hot. Got some really nice detailing on the face. Clothes are nicely torn up, as I like to see on my horror chick figures. And she's got one curvy shotgun. What'd you guys think I was gonna say it was curvy? Also, the chainsaw looks pretty sweet. Got some blood effect paint job on the chain blade ting. And yeah, pretty fitting for an Ash figure. She's also got a few scuffs on the body, but who doesn't appreciate some battle scars? And for the base, you get this sweet little deadite hand popping out. This is actually a chain, so that's pretty neat. With some wood flooring texture and the Necronomicon Evil book, the Evil Dead book. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'd recommend this to you guys. I'd recommend this to you guys hard. But this is definitely a figure that somebody was like, man, you know what would be awesome? If Bruce Campbell was a hot chick. And then they made it. And I approve. But what did you guys think of this video? Would you guys like to see me do more of these? Because I love to see me do more of these. Let us know in the comment section below. Also, Patreon would have got this video a day in advance. So go check it out. Donate. You don't actually have to donate. Do whatever you want to do, man. And help us defeat those, tuna by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Hey Rangers, welcome to the Super Unimportant Reviews. I am your primary host, Shin Godzilla.
And I guess that'd make me secondary host Red.
And today we'll be going over the SH Figure Arts Darling in the Franxx 02. So sorry we couldn't be a part of the video last week. Steve, oh wait a sec, I mean me, came down with a cold, so we couldn't really keep up this beautiful voice for all the too long.
But what about me? It's not like my voice is really all that difficult.
It's because you're new and nobody likes you.
You're not supposed to say that to my face.
And moving on to the packaging. You get a gorgeous shot of 02 on the front with Strelitzia right behind her, some glowy stickers. Side of the package, weird go-to. Sure, that's fine. Back of the package is where you would actually be able to see her if she was still in the package with all her stuff, some legal mumbo jumbo, and another nice profile shot of her on the side.
So for 02, I guess we'll start with the obvious that since she's an SH's figure art, she has a wide range of articulation with very posable legs, nice joints in her upper chest and arms. Problem is, because of the way the head's designed though, her neck isn't quite very articulated. With the use of Steve, it can only really go side to side. And a little bit of wiggle. And that's mainly because when you put her in all fours, her face actually goes into this compartment here. But real quick for her accessories. Faceplates, she comes with stern expression, looking to the right smirky expression, looking to the left more happy expression, and screaming at the world expression.
Which is also currently my favorite expression. It's also the one I get when girls see how long my tail is.
Hands-wise, she comes with slightly open hand, full open smacky hands, a pair of gripping hands, and a pair of clenched fists.
Which none of them matter because you'll probably never see them anyways.
I was just about to go over that. Also wanted to mention because of the way her feet are designed with the high heels. She pretty much can't stand by herself without some kind of support. So make sure to invest in one of these Tamashiak stands if you want to have her posing without the base.
That's fine. She was pretty much meant to be on all fours anyways. Which speaking of, she comes with this really mediocre cockpit thing. But first and foremost, you have to take off her head. Which with Steve assisting, all you do is you pull the head off. You pop off these little plates back here. Using something like the plates, you have to pop off the little back piece there. You take whichever faceplate. We're going to go with stern expression. Insert it into the spot. Also, you got to make sure to put the neck back. Very important for realism. And then you just apply the hairpiece. And bam! Her face is retracted. And then you take the larger back pieces for the heads-up display. Put it over top of her head. Good to go. Also has the computer on the back, which looks fancy as crap. Then when inserting her into the stand, you just pretty much do what you need to do. Bend her over. And stick her arms in the little hole sockets on the front. You also can shift the legs down to get her to arc her tush up more. Also gotta make sure the things go into the spots. But for the most part, she sits in there pretty nicely. And then you can articulate the handles upwards. Though there isn't really much of a reason to, since there's nobody really to grab onto them anyways.
But look, I could grab onto it perfectly fine. This also feels wrong.
Stop hogging her, darn it. Curse me and my tiny arms. Come on, I know you can get your butt up higher. Though, of all seriousness, she does make a really nice stand if you have the Strelitzia. And I gotta say, unless you have the Strelitzia, she's probably not worth getting.
Yeah, to me, she's more like a glorified accessory set for the mech. That, or you have to be madly in love with this character.
Oh, I'm madly in love. Who doesn't want a mech with boobies?
Strelitzia's getting a long review.
Hey, do you want to see how long my tail is?
God, give it a rest, dude. And that's a wrap for this video. Make sure to go check out our Patreon where this video would have been out a day in advance. So if you'd like to see this before everybody else, make sure to go donate. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name's Zilla, and today we'll be going over the Kenner Alien Scorpion Alien with Facehugger accessory. So you may be wondering where Shin and Red have gone, and they're currently indisposed because Steve found out that there's actually another one of me in this collection. I know, it's awesome. So he's in the middle of keeping them occupied so that I can get around to doing this video. But Zilla, I want to be in this video too. It's not fair that you get all the spotlight being the original. Just because I'm Steve's wife, Zilla, doesn't make me less of a Godzilla than you. Well, okay, you got a point, but, If you're here, who's keeping them occupied? They're currently messing around with the Dragon Ball Videl statue because they thought they were going to be reviewing that today. So, we got some time.
Isn't it kind of weird that Steve hasn't shown up yet? He's sort of reliable in getting these things done on time.
I don't think you've been in this collection long enough.
Well, technically I've been here longer than you.
Anyways, I'm just here for the anime boobies.
Wherever they may be.
But anyways, without further ado, for the packaging, only one of us can do the intro. Stop it. Now Godzilla says what? Okay, so on a serious note, I'll let you do the intro this time, and then I'll go over the figure. So on the front of the package, you get that really sweet classic 1992 box art there with the alien and the exploding scorpion alien in the background, where you can see everything for the figure inside of the clamshell. And on the back of the package, it just shows everything else you could have bought in the line with a bunch of other aliens. The bull? When did they... Well, alright, well, then again, how do you impregnate a scorpion? So, that's a thing. And shows you on the bottom what the alien can do. And on the top here, just has a little bit of a bio if you guys want to learn more about the scorpion alien. Alright, so for the alien, it's pretty much your quintessential standard, well, probably most everybody's original alien if they ever picked up this line, because it pretty much looks like a normal alien, just more of a bronze color to it. But outside of that, yeah, just pretty standard alien figure. You got some metallic silver for the teeth. You got some spiky tubes on the back. Oh, actually, you know, it was 90s, so you had a crap ton of spikes back then. And I guess you could say that it's a scorpion because I guess it has a poison stinger tail. Could have been more impressive though. And then for its articulation, the head can go a little bit left to right, the arms can go all the way around, and the legs a little bit forward and back. So as you can see, you get the hands up high, head can turn decently, but to be fair, the legs aren't going to really help you too much in terms of posability. Oh yeah, also the tail can rotate all the way around. Hey Otherzilla, you want to go over the accessories? I would love to go over the accessories. What else did it come with? And it came with its own facehugger. Cause there could be only one. Oh, and by the way, if you push that button right there, it'll pull Richie Soen. And Steve, just get your fat thumbs up there and show the people what it can properly do. There. It goes bam. And it explodes into like a well, 4 pieces. 4 pieces. Still sweet though. I like the red. And I gotta say, this is a pretty sweet little set. Definitely recommend this in the package though, because if that spring mechanism doesn't work on that figure, do you want this thing prematurely exploding on your shelf? I think not. So yeah, definitely spend a little extra money to get it on the card. It's usually like 20, 30 bucks, somewhere around there. It's not too bad for an old figure. Kinda see why people don't like me. It's weird, I know. And thank you guys for watching. This video would have been up a day in advance on Patreon, so if you guys would like to be kept up to date with this, definitely make sure to go check it out and donate today. And help us defeat those kaijus, but I don't feel so good. Uh-oh. Man, he sure did leave it, yeah. See you guys later.
Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name is Red.
And I guess today I'll be the co-host, Shin. You could just call me your Betty White.
I think you mean Vanna White.
No, I meant what I said.
And today, we'll be going over the Godzilla Vinyl Wars Bare Model Godzilla 1954 with train accessory.
So, some of you might not know this, but this was actually a present to Steve from his, what I've been told, lovely wife. And we're just gonna briefly go over this thing because we finally found something in this collection that is comparable to me in beauty.
Sure, you mean beauty skin deep. I mean on the inside?
Yeah, you better course correct yourself.
Did you know that I own a sword that's literally as big as me? And I am very proficient with it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now see, that's a good boy.
Oh, God, he bit it off. Just go put on a different one, you big crybaby. Alright, so back to the review. Mr. Bare Model here is not what I would consider the pinnacle in vinyl if you want something that is too accurate or close to what the original kaiju looked like to begin with. You would mainly want something like this if you're into the more chibi variety of items, or something you might find in the chimney. And by that I mean a lump of coal. But the figure still has a lot of nice molded detail, and is akin to something like a marmot department in terms of paint distribution on the figure. And for his articulation, the head can go all the way around, the arms can go up and down, and the feet can move a little bit forward and back. You can also rotate the tail a little bit side to side as well. He also comes with this sweet train accessory, but sadly he can't bite it like most of the other Godzillas that come with the train, which I guess you could argue is a positive and a negative. The only real issue here is that he can barely hold on to the thing, and pretty much the slightest movement usually knocks it off. So overall, it's a fairly neat figure. It is definitely something that Steve's wife's into. But if you're looking for a more accurate representation of the 54, there's definitely other options available. But if you're into the more stylized Godzilla figures, then he's easily one of the cooler 54s you could probably get.
Alright, I'm back. I sadly couldn't find a handpiece with a middle finger, but I did find this clenched fist one.
Oh yeah, what do you think you're gonna do with that?
That's what you get for biting off my hand, you sentient pile of dirt. And I expect it back by the next review.
Man, I didn't think he could hit that hard. Joke's on him, though, because that hand's going to be going through this digestive system before he gets it back. Thank you guys for watching this video. This would have been up a day in advance on Patreon. So if you guys would like to be a little bit ahead of everybody else on checking out these videos, make sure to go donate. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that.
What? You said it, kaijus? I'm just doing what you told me to.
You're about 3 seconds from having to find out if you have an extra helmet accessory.
Subscribe and become a ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Important Views. My name's Red.
And my name's Shin. And I see somebody found his hand.
Yeah, I went looking for your mother, and there it was.
Yeah, and I hope it smells like rotten fish and corn. But anyways, for today, we'll be going over the Kotobukiya Darling in the Franxx 02 statue.
Now, some of you may be wondering, how many figures of this girl does Steve need bending over?
And if you didn't give the correct answer of all of them, make sure to go to that little subscription bar down at the bottom there, and please unsubscribe.
Okay, whoa, that might be a little harsh. Shin, we appreciate all the Rangers, even if they don't want to see every single bent over 02.
But who wouldn't want to live in that world? Because who doesn't want to live in that world? Because just look at how detailed this statue is, with a really nice glossy paint job with varying shades of red to give it a little bit of variety in the paint job, and just... man, that pose. Though one thing I will say is the hair is a little bit terrifying because it's very thin bits of plastic, so those could possibly break. And also on the side of the head there, you can easily see the seam line, which is a little bit distracting on something that isn't an action figure. But to be fair, probably has the most anime accurate face of 02 we've gotten so far. I also appreciate the attention to detail with her grabbing the hair on the side there, gives it a little bit more of an organic look. Also, the rest of the suit here looks fan-freaking-tastic. Little bit of a paint imperfection there in the cheeks, but nothing too much to complain about. Other than I maybe would like to have seen the handlebar sticking upright, because you know sometimes you just want to go for a bike ride. Base is also detailed very nicely, a little bit smaller than what you've generally seen in the anime or with what we got with the SH Figure Arts figure, but the detail definitely wasn't spared in the base department. The only real issue is when you pick her up, she sometimes feels like she might pop off the thing, because her only real attachment points to the base is the hands and that thigh there.
Oh, there actually is one part that could use a little bit more detail.
Steve, help show them. It would have been nice to have maybe seen something from the, drop my sword, of the computer going on.
So I gotta say, this is probably the best 02 figure we've gotten so far. Especially one in her plug/cockpit suit. It's even got belly button details. So on a high note, if you're a little bit disappointed with the SH Figure Arts figure, then this is definitely the version you need to get.
Hey, you ever think we'll actually get an Ichigo to go along with her? Because she was the best girl anyways.
Oh, you better take that back. 02 easily has the best smile in all of anime.
And also has the social skills of a certain burnt kaiju I know.
And that's why she's perfect.
And thank you guys for watching. This video would have been up a day in advance on Patreon, so make sure to go check it out and donate today if you guys would like to be kept up to date with what's going on with the videos. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that.
Yeah, sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, but I'm not a kaiju.
Hit that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey, Ranger! Rangers, welcome to Super Important Reviews. My name is Santa Shin.
And my name is Ray, huh? Where the hell did you get a Santa hat?
Steve made it for the Patreon photo. It was technically the aliens, but I think it looks better on me anyways.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
And today we'll be going over these Sega Shin plushies of Shinigami-kun, Kamata-kun, and myself as the Awakened version.
Alright, so since it's Christmas, don't you think we should actually be doing like a Christmas ornament or something?
I have no idea what you're talking about. They totally come with these little hoopty things that you could easily use to hang them from a tree. And also they're just so freaking adorable. I mean, just look at that craftsmanship. You can tell that what kaiju it's supposed to be. That's 100% Kamata-kun.
Isn't this one supposed to be Kamata-kun?
Hey, who's the Shin Godzilla around here?
Clearly one of the other ones in the case.
Then just check out this awesome stuffed version of me. He's even got the purple light-up spines. So you know he means business. And also my trademark dead lifeless eyes. So you know what? As a token of my friendship, I'm gonna let you have this one for Christmas.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess. Yeah, what is it?
Where is my Christmas gift?
Oh, right, Christmas gifts. Here you go, Shin. I hope you enjoy it.
Aw, Red. You got the present in my least favorite color. How sweet of you. Let me just slide the top off of this. Oh, no.
Sup, ladies? Wait, dude, it's so hard to breathe in here. You promised me tuna.
I hope that gift came with the receipt.
Don't we all? Also, aren't we supposed to be reviewing something?
Who cares? And thank you guys for watching. This video would have been up a day in advance on Patreon, so if you guys would like to keep up to date on these videos, make sure to go donate. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas!